I'm standing here next to a vine that has consistently produced fruit all summer long. Not many vines can say that here in the low desert of Arizona, where we have experienced the hottest summer on record, day after day of 110 plus temperatures, and this plant just kept producing, kept pushing out fruit. This is an Armenian cucumber. There are several different types. There are striped varieties, lighter green varieties, and then these kind of darker green varieties. But all of them basically are heat-loving melons that produce cucumber-like fruit all summer long, even during the hottest temperatures. If we haven't met before, my name's Angela from Growing in the Garden, and I love to share garden inspiration and helpful tips so you can be successful growing your own garden. And today is all about Armenian cucumbers. Today I'm going to share 5 tips to help you grow Armenian cucumbers in your own garden. My first tip for Armenian cucumbers is don't plant them too early in the spring. Wait until temperatures have warmed up a bit in the spring before you plant. Plant Armenian cucumbers when the days are consistently warm. Above 65 degrees is good, above 80 degrees is even better. And Armenian cucumbers do best started from seed directly in the garden. Plant 2 or 3 seeds, a ½ inch to 1 inch deep, about a foot apart. When seeds are 3 to 4 inches tall, thin those plants to about 1 Armenian cucumber every foot. Plant Armenian cucumbers all season long. Armenian cucumbers are one of the few vegetables that you can plant through July here in the low desert of Arizona. My second tip for growing Armenian cucumbers is to give them plenty of room and give them something to climb. Crowded plants are more susceptible to diseases like powdery mildew. Give each plant plenty of room. And as you can see here, this vine has climbed up this trellis. So be sure and give Armenian cucumbers something to climb. Trellising Armenian cucumbers keeps these vines up off the ground, and as a bonus, it helps the fruit grow longer and straighter. The fruit are up off the ground and are less susceptible to pests. My third tip for Armenian cucumbers is pay attention to the flowers. Armenian cucumbers have both male and female blossoms. The male blossoms always seem to show up first. They'll be there in abundance, and you'll think, am I not going to have any females? And then the females will show up. And if you have plenty of bees around, you often don't have to hand pollinate because the bees will take care of that for you. If you find that your female blossoms are withering and not producing fruit, you may want to take things into your own hands and use the male blossom to hand pollinate the female blossom to ensure that you get a nice fruit production. My fourth tip is to pay attention to Armenian cucumbers as they grow. Armenian cucumbers can grow very large, very fast. Pay attention to them and do not let them get too big before you harvest them. The flavor is best when they're harvested between 12 and 18 inches, although they can grow up to lengths of 3 feet or more. But the seeds will be smaller and the flavor will be more like a cucumber and less like a watermelon rind if you pick the fruits when they're smaller. Even one Armenian cucumber provides plenty of fruit. When it's time to harvest the Armenian cucumbers, use your clippers and snip them off the vine rather than pulling on them. Pulling on the fruit will often damage the vine, but just give them a quick snip to harvest when it's time to harvest the Armenian cucumbers. As with most vegetables, keeping the Armenian cucumbers picked will encourage more production. Leaving fruits on the vine signals to the plant that its job is almost done and it doesn't need to produce more fruit. My last tip is to use your Armenian cucumbers. There are so many delicious ways to enjoy Armenian cucumbers. They're definitely delicious fresh, sliced in salads, but you can also use them to make pickles, to ferment them. Use as you would cucumbers in salad, dips, sushi, or sandwiches. Try grilling Armenian cucumbers in vegetable kebabs or slicing them up and adding them to smoothies. There's so many ways to enjoy this vegetable. Hope you've enjoyed these few tips about how to grow Armenian cucumbers. Thank you so much for watching.